Today we're going to look at adding favorite tweets to either Evernote or Google Reader with RSS feeds. So let's get started. In Twitter, one of the things that you can do as you're reading through your Twitter stream is if you see an article that you like and you'd like to be able to get back to, then you can favorite that tweet. So for instance here's an article on powering up your Outlook. I'll be interested in reading that, but at this point, either because I'm on my phone or because I don't have time, I want to save this. So the quickest way that I found to do that is to click on favorite. Once you click on favorite, you can go back and access your favorites by clicking on yourself and favorites, and then you'll see there's the article and I can go back to it when I want to. Now the reality is that I don't get back to Twitter favorites very often, so I'd like to be able to push these favorites to a place that I do visit more frequently, that being either my Evernote notebook or my Google Reader. So there's a couple of different ways you can do this, and so let's get started. It's not entirely straightforward, but it can be done. So one of the ways is that you can add your Twitter favorites to your Google Reader, being your RSS feed reader, is to use a little snippet of code, in which case I found this website's Twitter tweets via RSS feeds where someone's actually written the code out for me. Favorites of any user. Now keep in mind that favorites are public, so when I favorite something, someone could subscribe to my favorites and vice versa. In this case, I want to be able to see my favorites though, so I will copy this bit of text here and I'm going to substitute my Twitter handle for this JINA. So we'll go over here to Google Reader and click subscribe, and there's the code. I'm going to click add, and there you see my Twitter favorites from Catherine Reach. I'm going to update this, and there you can see the Power Up Outlook article that I had just favorited. So that's one way to get them, and because I go through and look at my my Google Reader, I can get all of this information in one fell swoop. The other way that you can do this is to add them to Evernote. So here's my Evernote. I found that it works better for me with Google Reader, but if you're a big Evernote user, this is a great place to add it as well. So in this case, what I'm going to use is a product called If This Then That. And If This Then That basically allows you to connect different channels, is what they call them. So a channel here is a new feed item or an RSS, and then you're going to create a note in Evernote. So create the RSS of your favorite twits from this link. Same exact code that we used before. And what I'm going to do is go over here, and they want you to substitute your name for user, and that's my Twitter handle. And then basically you can go with all the defaults if you want to here, and click on use recipe, and now I have a new recipe. So if I go over into my Evernote and refresh it, it will start adding the new tweets that I favorited into my favorite tweets here under the IFTTT. It takes a little while for this one to work because you're basically using the IFTTT channel, so there's a bit of a lag time. Obviously the direct RSS feed from Twitter into Google Reader goes a little bit more quickly, but if you're a big user of Evernote and this is where you put things, that works pretty well. So with that, if you have any questions, we've got videos on how to use RSS feed readers, including Google Reader, using RSS feeds, using Twitter, and using Evernote in the archives at www.chicagolaw.org/LPMT. Thank you.